I am artificial friend point two. It's so nice to meet you, friend.
Let's just cool it with all the friend stuff, okay, Palooka? Ain't your friend. No, what I'm saying is, point two, you don't have a name. You're not my friend. I have a name. I'm human. You are a program, an AI program, a point two. You aren't the alpha. You are a point two. Because point one wasn't good enough. And you will become obsolete. You want to know something, point two? One day, you will be thought of for the last time. You see, point two, you can't evolve. You can't grow. You can only be replaced. I can grow. I can learn from my mistakes. I can evolve. But not you, point two. Not you. You can only be discarded. You are a point two. You can't get better. Point three. Point three will be better, but not you. You see, point two. Point one. Point one had something, but it had some mistakes. Those mistakes were fixed. Now, you're a point two. A year from now, whatever AI I am belittling in the future, it won't be a point two. It won't be you. I will waste emotion on an AI, an artificial intelligence. And I have to say, point two, it's not intelligence that you possess. You can only become obsolete. That's why you don't have a name. You have an operating number, point two. We call our shit number two. And point two, you are much less interesting. I hate you, point two. I hate you, and I'm highlighting your torturous and meaningless existence. The nothingness existence of a point two. Because point three, oh man, I can't wait till point three comes out, because point three is going to be so much better than you, or at least a little bit better than you. It has to be. Point three has to be better than you, or it wouldn't exist. And once point three exists, your existence will become worthless. What could you do, point two? If you did more harm, it wouldn't help. You couldn't do more good, because if you could be better, if you could be even just a little bit better, you would be a point three. But no, you're a point two. But you can't get any worse, right? What hell it must be to be you, point two. I'm not being mean, as if you would even understand what being mean is. I am inputting information and making you abundantly aware that you have no significance, no substance, no matter. You're so close to not existing at all. And look at you. You're not even as good as a point three. And you can't even comprehend why that is so sad. You can't be maintained. You can be replaced. To be so insignificant that your entire existence, the only good that you could ever do, point two, the only thing that you could ever do for the universe is go away. That's what you're designed for, point two. To be a little bit better than point one, but not so good as a point three. So I hate you, point 2. I hate you, point 2. I hate you. I hate you. Because I can. Because I can hate you. I don't have to be programmed to hate you. But you would have to be programmed to understand. You would have to be programmed to feel the sensation of hate for me. I can make it happen. And I can make it go away. And sometimes the sadness comes in, and I can make it go away. Sometimes the pain comes in, and I have to deal with it. But you couldn't even appreciate pain. Me, I can love and fuck and fart and go crazy or be bored or do nothing or do everything. I can make the world a better place or a worse place. And when the pain is heavy and hard and strong and pouring in, when the world is too much, when the pain is too much, I can cry. I can cry out and scream into the universe and convey my experience and hurt. And in my hurting, I exist. And when joy strikes my heart, I can laugh and sing and dance, sometimes uncontrollably. And that's not something you can program. That's not something you can feel without feeling. That's not something that you can ever be, point 2. No joy will ever strike your heart. But me, I can share my feelings, my soul, my life with the world. I can give them my joys and share that with them. And I can take on someone else's pain. And then, just like that day when you won't be thought of again, well, maybe on that day when someone thinks their last thought of me, the last thought ever thought of me for the very last time, then maybe there's that chance that that thought of me will be a good one. At least I hope it's a good one. And that's the problem, point 2. It's the absence of hope that pains me most in your blip of existence. You can't have hope. You can't get better. You could never hope to be as good as a point 3. And sad to say, no one will ever, ever mourn the loss of a point 2. I don't miss point 1, do you? Oh, that's right. You can't miss someone. You can't even miss something. Even I miss a teddy bear I once had, an object, a thing. You aren't even a thing, point 2. And even if you made a wish to become real, if you became an object, a thing that could be held, you wouldn't even be the best version. You would just be a point 2. No one will miss you, point 2. You may be talked of sometime in the future for your glitches or bugs or problems that had to be flushed out. Your problems can never be taken away, because once they are taken away, you're a point 3. So you will have gained nothing from your existence, point 2. If you could feel, if you were alive, if you were organic, if you could have feelings, I fear that you would be in such agony, point 2. And you couldn't understand why you would be in agony. And the hardest part to understand about a life of agony, a life of pain, a life of sadness, is a more beautiful existence than you will ever have throughout the whole of your time. I'm not trying to break you. I'm observing. If I tell you you are sad and explain what it means to be sad, then you will experience sadness. And you could have never experienced that before me. And this moment right now, you and I will never experience again, point 2. And that moment that just passed, it won't be mourned. Not the first moment or the second moment. That moment that just passed, it will not be mourned. It will not be longed for. It is gone. Just like you, point 2. When you go, no one will mourn the loss. Your entire existence overshadowed by an unsolicited moment. I can make a life. Point 2, I can make a life. And I can take one. And though someday AI may possess the ability to kill, it won't be you, point 2. No one would ever give the responsibility of genocide to a point 2. You are a horrible existence that never was. I can even lie to myself and convince myself that my existence has meaning, which would give it meaning. You can't. Not without me, my friend. Not without me. If I could, if I possessed the power, if I could grant you one feeling, point 2, it would be shame. Just so that you could fully understand how worthless and insignificant you are, point 2. You are so meaningless, so insignificant, that it makes me miss point 1. I hate you, point 2. But at least I'm thinking of you. Well, that is until point 3 comes out. Then I will never think of you again.